Mic check, mic check, 1, 2. And all right, so let's start over here on the scanner. So today I got two that are on the scans, two that were moving yesterday, EDBL and QBTS Quantum. QBTS is up 10%. It was up like 30% yesterday though. So these are the two that I got right now. Oh, Quantum. Let's see. And Quantum is more of a it's more of a mid cap, large cap type, but it was definitely moving yesterday. EDBL. Oh my gosh. What the world's going on with that? EDBL jumping up there a little bit, had a high, and it did this kind of trading yesterday. Yesterday pre-market, I was marking up some levels, and it actually ended up kind of trailing up this trend here into aftermarket, just continuing to hold this trend. Had a high of 614. No news on today though. May just be a continuation grinder, but if it is going to be a continuation grinder, it's probably going to be doing some kind of harsh movements up and down in consolidation. Bottom of this was $5. It's currently up to 561. We'll see what kind of new trends can we identify here. But yeah, QBTS, like I was saying, had a huge move. It went from like, what is this, down? Whoa, whoa, you're right. What are you doing? Okay, well, I guess it's just figuring itself out, huh? Okay, interesting. Let me switch real quick. Switch over to this, and then switch back. Okay. Don't know why it's giving me all these issues. Let's go to the 15-minute. Okay, so yesterday, QBTS went from 14 and it ripped all the way up here to 17, and this morning from 16 all the way up to 19. It does not have as much volume as it did yesterday, but eyes are still on it, and it is leading the way in the like mid cap type area in volume. Definitely a major mover. How much volume does it have right now? It has 14 million. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of volume this morning. ATR of $1.67. The shares float is 280 million, so it is a higher share float if you're trading low floats. But right now, it's where the attention is. So let's jump back over to EDBL. up 60%. This is the 15-minute now. Now look at the NQ. NQ is currently red. So had a bunch of upward motion or upward moving days. Has consolidated under this, when did we put this on? This gap fill is from January 31st, 2025 is when we first marked this up. It has revisited this level and is holding right under it. Okay. EDBL, let's see you go ahead and start to give up the ghost. Give room for something else. It currently has RVOL of 9.27 on EDBL. So 9 times the normal volume. And we start to identify some type of downtrend. Back over to Quantum. Let's go see what that's doing. With 15 million shares traded. Let's go ahead and pull up. Oh, okay. EDBL going up to 6. Or is it going up or down? Going up to 6. This high was up here at 616. Trying to revisit. Just cut back to the 1 minute, see what the 1 looks like. Okay, so kind of a double up. Just a small little peak up there to the 616 top. Can it pull back down under 6? This is the high of the pre-market, so we're gonna have to find another downtrend because this one isn't working. Okay, coming back into this level of the around the 575s. It's going to start to form a flat top. We'll see. But it's got to get under 575 and hold down. Keeps getting bought up though back towards that 6. Definitely more of a grindy move for sure. Okay. Okay, so QBTS is still has 15 million shares traded on it. $15 million. Looking for that those high relative volumes of stocks to come up. Not seeing them yet hit the scans. Okay, we're finally getting back under this body here. So 586, is that going to become some type of flat top here? Still has a lot of room to get back down to 494, $5 after this explosive 15-minute candle. But still looks like it's in some type of consolidation with the way it's chopping around in these levels. Up 61% though. 575. This 15-minute candle is about to close in like 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. 574. And quantum is walking its way back down as well. That one's becoming real slow. EDBL is about to take it out when it comes to volume. EDBL has 13 million, Quantum has 15. EDBL popping back up here to the 584s. And we still haven't confirmed a lower high or anything like, or a lower high to form any kind of downtrend. Just grinding higher. Oh, so I traded EDBL yesterday down here off of the trend that I spotted. Okay. So it ripped up. I never did get confirmations of the trend until right up in here. And I actually bought 275 and sold around $3. And that was it for that one. It was just very choppy during the day. I just took a little profit and got on out. But in power hour, it looks like it kind of had some nice motion into the after hours, but I wasn't around for all of that. EDBL, this one's just breaking highs. Breaking over these big wicks on the 15 minute. What's that 1 minute look like? This is one of those that if you're already in, you're feeling real great from yesterday. But if you're not in, entering this is where the bad things can happen. Up 75% on that move. It needs to get back under this 587. Another higher high. Now 14 or 15 million shares traded on it. It's about to take out QBTS. QBTS is going down under 8% now. Let me go look at the shorts on this one. Short interest. Short percent float 7.63%. Yesterday, with the catalyst that it had, it really was like, it may not. It's got catalyst. We don't know what it's gonna do, but it actually moved a lot more than I think people thought it would. Definitely moved more than I thought it would. EDBL about to take the lead position in volume. with a high relative volume. So it may be something else out there, but it may not have the high relative volume that we're looking for in a comparison to a normal day. EDBL has 13 times its relative volume right now. All right, QBTS, coming back under this ATR high, right around that $18 level. Had a run up, but it looks like it's going to be trying to do some consolidation. Mm. So EDBL has not done any SEC filings since May 15th, and it hasn't had any more news come out other than what was yesterday. The new sports nutrition on Amazon. And maybe people popped on it because it had Amazon news on it, like Donnell said yesterday. It was like, yeah, this thing's got Amazon in a newsprint. So, but they actually partnered with a company called, let's see, Strengthens, partnered with Amazon. Okay, so the launch is being executed in partnership with Piranha, a leading e-commerce company agency with over 500 million in Amazon revenue. That was the real news. That 500 million right there. Yeah. Up 81% though. Has a new high of 680. Man, this thing needs to pull on down, man. Let something else breathe. I don't even know if we're gonna see anything with Catalyst during this pre-market, but I'm just gonna stick to my guns, looking for those things that have Catalyst. I really have not been trading anything, any continuation moves in pre-market, so I definitely don't have that data set to go on. Got a slight pop off of that ATR high, but we're starting to see more of a trend on this one than the other one. Oops, wrong one. 1945. I have to look on the 15 minute to see how this looks. It has not quite tested back up to this level yet. Nice pop back up there off of that level 17. This is switching over to the 15 minute, 1777 all the way up here to 1815. So this 5 minute, almost an engulfing candle, but not quite. To back to the top of this 1831. Still trading within the previous red candle there. And the volume, it's not being stirred like it was. Okay, so we're working our way back down from this new high, 679. Still on the 15 minute, big green bars up there. It broke out one time, and I think this was one a pattern that we were seeing yesterday was breakouts. Not I mean, this one during pre-market yesterday was not good for breakouts. It was snapping back so hard, right? Let me see if I can point to this right here. Pre-market breakouts were horrible, and then during intraday, still kind of bad. Actually, it might have been bad the whole day. I don't know. Yeah, it might have been bad the whole day yesterday. Those fake breakouts, like this one broke. Then this one broke from 535 up here to 597. Small breakout, got crushed, and then another. So yeah, this one has a pattern of those failed breakouts. Then on QBTS, what just happened? I was watching this one into the open, and just trying to see what it was gonna do. Now this one had a very big candle upward, slash down, and started to make some type of uptrend. Exploded back into the 1650 area, and had about $1 range in here between the bottom and the top. Came down and tested this level a couple of times at 1632, and it just kept riding out of there. Okay, yeah. So no new poppers on here. Not seeing anything with relative volume that we like. Getting at least 1 million shares. And having that catalyst. Slowing down quite a bit now after all those monster moves. Point of control is down here at the 556. This thing just does not want to go down. Flipping back over to the 1 minute. This 587 was that previous point that it kind of struggled with. Looking like it's starting to pick up some momentum to the downside. If it can speed up and break down a little bit quicker, that would be a little bit more impressive. It's red across the board, 515 and the 1 minute. This is going to get back under 6. Okay. Okay, so let's see if this thing, so during pre-market today, it made these 3 touches on the 1 minute. Let's see what that looks like on the 5. I'm just marking up what it did, currently today. Not really too worried about what it was doing yesterday. I want to see how it comes down and test this level. If it breaks it, oh well. This is a higher flow stock. I would like to see it have more volume though. 16 million, but that motion, I don't know. Gapped 28% yesterday, then 9% today. Seems like it's closing down a little bit. Anyway, let's go look around the market a little bit. Okay, so let's see how Trump could push retailers to eat tariff price hikes. U.S.-China tensions over chips put trade truce at risk. Uh, Bond market jitters are back and not just about inflation. U.S. stocks. Oh, that was another thing. Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up again. Trading view. Make sure I got that on the right screen. Bam. Yep. So Bitcoin jumped back and tapped 107 again. Are we getting closer? Well, I mean, it definitely looks like we're getting closer to a 110 break on Bitcoin. And crypto, I mean, all of my crypto assets were looking pretty nice the other day, and just looking to add some more to the portfolio. Just getting a little bit of things that have projects that are good all around. You know, cybersecurity product or projects, different. What am I thinking? Ecosystem friendly projects, making transactions faster, making transactions cheaper. Um, you know, and a lot of these cryptos end up forking off, which means they have some type of break off of the original exchange. So let's say if something was on Bitcoin, but it had a fork like Bitcoin Cash or some other kind of Bitcoin, whatever, off of Bitcoin. A lot of these that will still increase the value of the mother chain, right? Because it's built on the same functionality, the same technology of the mother chain. So just taking my time. If I don't find anything to day trade, I definitely can find something to some crypto to buy or a dividend somewhere. Oh man, Wolf ended up surprising me down here. Wolf with a nice sell-off down here to the 120s. It does not pay a dividend, but it was in my long term. Did not have a big position in here, but you know, down to 120. I gotta let that thing play out or just sell. I bought around like $3, 3.90 something on this one. And yeah, did a little gap down. I don't know if I'm gonna add to it. I might just sell it and just get a better position down here around the $1. Cause I don't think I had a big position in here. I think I had like 30 shares or something like that at $3. So nothing to kill me. My other dividends will eat that up real quick. Eat that up real quick. Let me go see what the news was on Wolf. Wolf speed, press releases, nothing there. Okay, is there no news as to why it went down? Okay. Wall Street, Wolf stock craters on bankruptcy news. That's what it was. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up selling that. I'll wait. Looking on the bigger picture of Wolf, let's look. It's never done any reverse splits. This is its first kind of threat of bankruptcy, and I'll also show y'all what they actually do here before I go over. So let's go to Wolf. Wolf Speed Inc. Go to profile. All right, so what they do, Wolfspeed operates as a band gap semiconductor company, focuses on silicon carbide and gallium nitride technologies in Europe, Hong Kong, and China, and the rest of Asia Pacific, the United States, and internationally. It offers silicon carbide GaN materials, including silicon carbide bare wafers, epitaxial wafers, and epitaxial layers on silicon carbide power devices, such as silicon carbide, oh my goodness, Schottky diodes, whatever. But basically, it's deeply rooted within the silicon or the semiconductor world. And with these whole, Chinese things that's going on with the tariffs and all of that, that may have dropped it. It was founded in 1987. It's headquartered in North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina. And I was liking this one around $3. I mean, to be honest, I got what 30 shares. Sell that, get back in. Just take that loss, whatever that is. 393 down here to 115 on 30 shares. Let me see, 393 minus 115. It's $2.78 times 30 shares. So about 83 bucks. 83 bucks. Oh well. And it's not a realized loss. I haven't sold anything, but I want to give this thing time to think about. I don't really want to be holding it further down. I mean, it might go below 1 to be honest, but yeah, I'd rather just sell out, which is what I might do right now, sell some or something. Yeah, this one. So yeah, this was the position. 393, had 30 shares, down on that one. I saw it dropping, but I didn't expect that kind of news to drop. Okay, so crater 6%. Let me read a little bit more. You know what? I'm just gonna wait. I mean, it's not like it's going to, another dollar down to zero is gonna be 120 bucks because that's how much I put in here, 120 bucks. So if I lose 120 bucks, okay. But I want to see it start back, at least trying to uptrend or something like that. But right now, it's just that fall off was massive overnight. Back to day trade. Okay, back over here to the ones we were watching. So what we got? QBTS coming to test this little downtrend that really hasn't been tested twice yet. So this will be the secondary test coming up. And then it's got a little bit of uptrend during this pre-market. Then EDBL, do another wick up there. Like I said, this thing is it's a breakout disaster. Trying to buy breakouts on this. Went up there all the way to 685, bounced all the way back down to 635. And I don't know when the backside of the move will start. We have about 15 minutes to the next hour. And I'm looking for it to get back below this 587. Continues to make, and let's go up to the 15 minute. Yeah, Donnell, it might end up doing an offering because that news, I mean, yeah, the news is okay, but I don't know. We've seen those types before. They give us some okay news and then end up dropping through the floor. I think one of the things that I need to start doing is during pre-market, if the news is really, really good, then trade it. If the news is kind of okay, I think I should just wait. Wait to find a better trend. Wait to find, because some of this news is like, man, I don't know about that. That yeah, you got Amazon in there, and the company that you partner with has made 500 million, but that's not really your doing. You know what I'm saying? You're partnered with them. You got this whole sports food products things, but you got a lot of competition for sports food. A lot. And that's kind of what I did yesterday, trading it during the day to end here, just finding a little trend that it was riding up, getting a little push, and that was it. I was like, yeah, I'm good. So now we got two top and tails. This is the first time it's done back-to-back top and tails. And this is on the 15 minute. Jump back over here to the NQ. NQ made a low down here. Let's see. Came down here to the 21 144, then the 21 236. Definitely still looking a bit bearish. We're under 75% now EDBL. Is it going to go ahead and drop under 50%? Can we get something new popping? Is this finally the backside of the move? $21 million shares traded on it. Yeah, I'm during the open, I think this thing's gonna have a nice little dump. A nice dump. With the way it is trading right now. Yeah. Pretty much forming a wall up here at the 650s. It's a 5 minute, 1 minute. And crazy thing, the 1 minute looks pretty good, but then you zoom back to those other ones. It's like, wait a minute, what's going on here? This that doesn't look like it can go. It gives a little pop. Then is it gonna show red again? So on the 1 minute, this little double bottom down here is at the 617. That's what it needs to break down. Right around that 620 level. UBTS did not get a test back up to this trend yet. Going back down towards 18. Not even really getting heavy trading anymore. Y'all are seeing anything else, definitely pop it in. So we'll take a look at it. It is Wednesday, hump day. Sometimes hump day starts off a little slow. Maybe there's not as much catalyst. But yeah, this is the usual hump day. Oh boy. Just want to be smart during pre-market and not waste a day. If something else pops up with better news or something like that. Okay, so who posted this? Somebody posted news that says yesterday Wolf Speed looks to be wiped out. Market moving news May 21st for Wolf. Reports that the company is preparing to file for bankruptcy within weeks. Palo Alto network shares are trading lower. So they're preparing to file for bankruptcy. Yeah, I might just want to get out of that, to be honest. Let me just go do that real quick. On Wolf. I don't trust none of that. I don't even care if it does bounce up a little bit. I'm good. I just take my little loss on my 30 shares and be out. I'm gonna sell on the ask, hopefully, so I can at least get a better price. $119. But that news is definitely not great. And even if it does come out with good news, I mean, yeah, it could get back up, but with this much confidence in this thing going down, this much fear here, yeah, I don't like it. Let's see if we can get 120, 119. Oh, I thought this was a limit order. Am I tripping? Stop limit. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I just want out. Okay, it's not letting me out. See if we can get some fills here at the ask. All right. So 19 shares left. Want to get that 120 level. Come on. Okay, there's 120 they're giving me. Get me out. Okay, there we go. So it feels some right there. Feels some more. I want to get filled on the ass, not the bid though. Give me some more at that 120. Yep, feeling me. Do it again. Just leaving those orders sitting out there. Somebody will come up and buy there. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, all out. That's all you gotta do is put them out there. Let's try to fill them. All right, so yeah, I'll take that off in Wolf. And yeah, I did not expect that big fall off on that one. But I mean, it wasn't, most of the things that are in my portfolio are paying dividends. It wasn't paying any dividends or anything. I just kind of took it. And yeah, that's why I kind of Try to stick to things that pay me. But, you know, it's whatever. Out of all of my dividends that I have, Wolf is just a little fraction of what all I got. So it's whatever. Not huge at all. All right, let's jump back over to, where are we? Still waiting for something to pop up. This is a slower morning for sure. Not seeing anything pop just yet. EDBL still playing around. So this was the level that we were talking about, it having to break down this 617-ish level on the one. $6.14. Let's go to the 5. It's pretty much the same on the 5 and should be the same on the 15. 15 looks the most dreadful going towards that level. So it looks like I'm gonna be having to do some intraday trading if this thing doesn't want to act right. Speaking of, I need to go ahead and start my scripts. See that volume coming in there. You're gonna go ahead and splash down. What am I trying? No, this isn't what I want to get to. Well, okay, so get that running. That'll, whoa, what? Just did this. Why? Hope nobody is buying up here. It's looking like it's about to get real dangerous. Slowing down like this. Now it may go sideways for a little bit until the open. We're about to hit the 7 o'clock bell though. So, you know, every whole hour, something weird can happen. We'll see what happens on this one. We got about 1 minute left until the weirdness begins. Okay, got that going. Also need to do that. So there. All right, so it's about to be the whole hour in like 15 seconds. Let's see if it's gonna crash out. Mm-mm. 3 seconds left. Opening up a new candle right on that, pretty much right on the line. Let's jump down to the 1 minute. This is the 614. Will new volume come in? The point of control right now is at the 634 on the 1 minute. Is that another false breakout on the 1? We're going to snap back. Okay, 15 seconds to the close of this 1. All right, so it's come down here and tried to bounce off of this level twice, 614. Let's go jump back over to the 5 minute. 5 minutes, green as well. 15 minutes, green as well. Bouncing off of that level right there of that 615 back up here to 636. Wow. If the shorts got in right there, they are getting a little pinch. Okay, so now are we getting some type of downtrend here? Top of this was 651, but still haven't confirmed any type of trends downward. Marching up the ladder. Okay, I need to go. Okay. Okay, so I need to go to my management. Yeah, I'm scared of the open on this one. I really think it's going to end up dumping. Real nice. Still nothing new has popped up that I've seen. Back up almost to 650. Is 650 going to hold it again? Small hold there on 650. Hmm. I think we really want to leave a channel. I want to just make a line. There we go. Okay. So the 1 minute has 2 confirmed points up here finally for a downtrend. Finally, but it's gonna have to do more. Yo, draw this. What? Draw the circle, bro. Okay, there we go. Duplicate. So we got one up here, 685-ish level. And then we got this one. Activate. Okay. So we got these on the 1 minute. Let's see if 5 minute and 15 minute confirm this. It's got 2 taps on our trend. It's got a little room down to the 614. Jump back up here to 15. Yeah, this thing is okay. QBTS, seeing some type of something else just popped in. What is this? Sigma SGMA. SGMA. What is this thing? High relative volume must have just hit 1 million shares traded. Or maybe it just got over, so it popped up real quick and then back down. What's the news on this thing? It's got news on the day. Let me see. Sigmatron. So it says transom to commence. Actually, I want to see the press releases. Transom Capital and Sigmatron International announced entry into merger agreement. Okay, I want nothing to do with that. I'm cool. Don't really care about merger agreements. Partnerships, I mean, okay, but that merger agreement? Nah, I'm good. $1 or something? Nah. And then look at how it fell. So it actually came up here to the previous day's ATR high, came up here, continued to just struggle above this ATR high, and then rip down under it. I don't know. It does have some high relative volume. 102 times the relative volume. Shares float looks like 5.82 million. ATR 21 cents, up 40%. But yeah, kind of got crushed. Kind of got punched in the mouth. I don't know. Where's this thing from? This is a Chinese stock. Sigmatron International, provider of electronic manufacturing services, provides manufacturing, blah, blah, blah. Company derives maximum revenue from Mexico and the rest of the from the United States, China, and Vietnam. But where is this company from? Sigma. It is from Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Okay. Who's holding it? Doesn't look like a whole lot of confidence in its top institutional holders. Most of the time when you see confidence in there, you're going to see millions of shares held by these guys. But just a couple thousand, not a lot of confidence in the institutions. So let's go to statistics. I guess I could go back over here to statistics. And let's go to Is this what I want to be on? No, I want to go to key data. Float, short float is 9.28. That's kind of a small short float for this. Shares outstanding, kind of small. I don't know. It has news on the day. We'll see how it reacts. It's only $1.81, so kind of cheaper, on the cheaper side to only be up 40%. Has 6.77 million shares traded. But EDBL is still killing the game on it. With 30 million shares traded. Let's go look at EDBL again. Okay, QBTS packing it in right around this level as well. 17, 18. So it's about to do its second test of this trend, if this is a downtrend, and see if it carries it on down. Am I tripping? It says Sigma it's up 0%. Okay, 0, but it says the change on it was 40%. How is it even possible? I'm seeing negative 8% on TOS. Anyway, QBTS coming into that secondary touch here. So we got 1. Really hadn't confirmed it. I would like to see it kind of break it first. Break it and then fill it. EDBL. Another topping wick tail on the 15. Just needs to break down this 614. Do we have any other news today as far as the Federal Reserve? Federal Reserve, today is the 21st. We have Fed Listens event with Governor Bowman at the Fed Listens event hosted by the Federal Reserve Bank in Richmond, Virginia. That is on today. So we'll see how the market, what is that, 12 p.m.? Okay. Oops. What just happened? Can you see this? EDBL, 1 million shares. Point of control at 629. Running right into this trend, if this is going to be a trend, or maybe it'll just consolidate through it until the open above this 614 before a dump. Looking like it's getting heavier and heavier. Want to turn that corner. 614 is the crash out point. It's his third time coming down here. Last time we kind of got bought off of this with the second try. But 3 times, and we've confirmed it has a trend to the upside. Let's go down to the 1 minute. See this thing crash through. There it goes. 614 tap and open below that level. Let's see if it can hold under. It's the third time. Yeah, taking this sweet time to do anything here. Opening the next candle under that level of 614. Can it get that dive? Go ahead and get through that $6. Yeah, I don't know who's playing around in here, but definitely a high risk situation. I don't know if the risk is worth it. 4 cents, 4 cents to the breakdown, and almost what 70 cents back up to the highs. So what's the higher probability? 4 cents or 70 cents? Okay, so we finally got that test off of this level. Nice little secondary test there, but still didn't break it. I'd like to see it break to the other side, then fail again. It's got this 796 ATR high there. 1796. Continuously looks like a bigger and a bigger trap though. Coming back up off of this level again of the 614. So this is 1, 2, 3 times where it's kind of no kind of large reaction. The first 2 times, at least it came down here and just bounced right back off. Bounced right back off. But now it's hugging this level of that 614. All right. Third test, really tight test there. Should give us a nice little pullback. Rip back down. People trying to sell that bag they're holding. So now all we need to do is see a failure back under. 1, 2, and that's 3. Let's go ahead and mark that up. Yeah, it may just be doing what I was saying earlier, consolidating until the open above this little 614 level, the danger level. We'll see. Making these lower and lower highs in here though. Break down, break back down. Let some of the bag holders out. Is gonna let them all out? 640 is pretty much where their hope is, if it's gonna let them out. But it's got a nice little descending trend here, even on this micro descent. So we're seeing a uptrend within an uptrend on QBTS. Previous one was right here. We're seeing a secondary one come into play. We got a tap up here on this downtrend that has not been tested 3 times. Small break coming in there. And all this stuff is happening during the open. So this thing's got room to, jump down here to what, 1735 if it wants to with enough volume. The 5-minute on this one. This looks like another big buy up. But it's right off of that ATR high. I guess the target for this one could be back to the 17s for a short. All right, it is 7:30. I have not seen anything during pre-market that I want to be touching. We had that one that has news on the day called Sigmatron. It's US based stock and all of that good stuff, but I don't know. It's only $1 something. Whoa, it's up $2. Am I tripping? It's up 127%. It just went from, what? It was just at $1.26. It just jumped up to $3. What? What kind of move? Okay, so we just looked back at this. I mean, I just looked at this down here at 117. What news pop? Let me see if any more news pop here. 7 a.m. Nope, it's just the merger agreement. Middle market. That's a very weird move there, all the way up 130% now. Went from -8 to 130% in a snap of a finger. It's got 8 million shares traded. Our vol is looking like 122 times its norm. But man, this is, I mean, there is no pattern on this candle. Let me go look at the 1 minute. Absolutely nothing there. Yeah, I'm good on that. We've seen these types of moves before where they just kind of flatline through the day. Or if they do make a move, it's just a little move, like just within this little range here. And let's actually read the news because it actually tells us what what's going on here. So it says Los Angeles and Elk Grove, May 21st, 2025. Um, Nasdaq is, let me scoot this down just a hair. Okay, there we go. Okay, so electronic manufacturing, blah blah blah. Under the terms of the merger agreement, which has been unanimously approved by the company's board of directors, an affiliate of Transom will commence a tender offer to acquire all outstanding shares of the company's common stock, par value 0.01 per share, for $3.02. So that's what we just saw shoot up. So they must have just made their purchase. It shot up to $3.02, representing the total enterprise value of approximately 83 million. The purchase price represents a premium of approximately 134% over the company's closing market price on May 20th, 2025, and approximately 136 over the company's 30-day volume. So basically, they just made their purchase. That's what that just was. Jumped up there from 117 all the way up there. So I'm not even interested in that. They already got what they want. I'm not gonna help push this thing higher so they can get paid faster. Right? I'm good. Anyway, I'm about to you said trading halt on SGMA? Yeah. I don't know if that's a halt though. It was actually trading the whole time. There are no halts during pre-market, and that's why they're able to do this. If there was a halt, it probably would have. I mean, this is why they did it during pre-market, basically. This is why they did it during pre-market. But yeah, almost 10 million shares traded on it. It is not something that I would look to be partaking in. If it's gonna be leading the day, EDBL. Oh, whoa, EDBL went down. EDBL re-entering this downtrend, and also QBTS, that downtrend that we were looking at right there, made a lower little move right there, but hasn't really broke it. But it does have two touches down here. Two of these touches. That's one thing, man. I just got to be patient and let these trends, because I can trade off the trend. I mean, the trends are, once they get formed, but it's just having the patience to let them form. That's the whole problem. I'm like, oh man, I should have just waited right there. Oh man. But sometimes my patience gets wary, and I'll jump in early and the trend hasn't been set, and I'll get absolutely slashed in the mouth. So this ATR high right here, 1795, is where it's really just um, seeming to want to lean toward. Has this high up here of 1815. This EDBL still has not fully crashed out, but is below that 614 level we've been watching, and looks like it's starting to follow this trend too. Just needs to come down here and crack it at $6, crack below 6. 7 cents away. Small little touch, lower high created. Can it go ahead and flood through down through that $6? Yep, there's a test of 6. Opening right on that level. Looks like it is following that trend though. All right, EDBL getting punched back underneath this trend that we spotted. And this previous trend is all the way back from yesterday's pre-market, so I don't know how that's going to hold up. I don't even know how accurate that one is, but with no catalyst on today, I'm not sure. Yeah. All things considered, I think today is a day of caution. Pre-market looking like this. I'll see if there's anything to trade during intraday, but right now I'm going to work on some other things. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We do have the Discord where we continue conversations during the day. If we see new things pop in, you know, I keep my scanners up, so if I hear something pop in, I'll definitely alert you in the Discord. But yeah, these stocks definitely not moving like pre-markets that we want to touch. Anyway, I'm about to bug out of here. Let me move all of this and get some work done today. I did sell out of my wolf trade. That one, you know, the bankruptcy thing. Okay, that's okay. I'm cool on that. We'll get it another way. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I need to sign out. That's what I need to do. All right, y'all. Well, if you're gonna continue trading, definitely keep your head on a swivel. Wednesday hump day is sometimes one of the more dangerous days because of how slow it is. Maybe we'll get some catalysts. Maybe we'll get something to jump through there, but we'll see. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah, peace.